Hi there, it's Tracy from the Papercraft studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be making this jar of flowers shaker card, and I've used a couple of different sweets from the brand new Stampin' Up annual catalogue. I've used the Flowers for Every Season, the little mason jar shaker domes, and also these little Flowers for Every Season gems to make the shaker part, but I've also featured the embossing folders from the Forever Greenery suite. So if you've ordered my June by Post class, then you will already have the basics you need to make this card and your other projects. So they feature both of these new embossing folders. I'll just show you here, they're really good value. They're £7.50 and you get 2 embossing folders. So we're using this one on this project here. Can you see the detail there? And then the other one on a later project. So if you're interested I do monthly classes by post. So I'll put the details in the link below and you can have a look at that. So I'll show you how I went ahead and made this card. So I've already embossed the card base. So how I did this, it's just an A4 card base. This is the embossing folder. I popped it just over the edge like this, so I didn't get any embossing down this side, but that's fine, I didn't need it on that side. Popped it through the Big Shot, and this is the result. And I'm using one of the new in colours here. This is Misty Moonlight, gorgeous blue. So we're just going to add a little strip down the side here. So just with some glue or tape, whichever you prefer using. And I'm going to pop that right at the top here and just leave a little border down this edge. I just wanted to offset this area here. What I've also done here is I've gone ahead and, I'm just going to get my notes out so I can give you the measurements here. I've gone ahead and punched. This is the new mason jar punch, and it coordinates with these little jars here, these little shaker domes. So I've gone ahead and punched this shaker dome. I've pushed all the way into this card and punched it there. So this piece of Whisper White measures, see my notes here, 5 1/4 by 2.5 inches. So what I wanted to do was push this in as far as it would go, center it either side up here, and then punch. So if you did get the kit from me, you also have the little punch out, which you could use as a tag. It's quite cute. Okay, so these are the shaker domes. Now there's a couple of ways to use these. I'll just show you one way for now. So you can see that fits really snugly into there. What I'm going to do is adhere it, I can get the word out then, to this piece first. Okay, so I'm going to take, on the raised side of the shaker dome, I'm going to take the backing off here. There we go, so that leaves the sticky area. Oh, I should just say as well, I rounded 2 of the corners here using this punch. This is really handy. So it's just this one round here, just to add a little bit of detail. So I'm going to slide this in and then stick that all the way around, make sure that's secure. So that's now stuck on. So you've got the raised side coming out the front. We've still got the backing on the flatter side at the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these little gems, now I was limited to how many I could put in the kit because when we have a new catalogue, we can only order a certain amount of product. So so I've tried to be as generous as I can, but I had to share them out between everyone who ordered the kits. So what you're going to do is put your gems, they may have fallen out a little in your kit bag, but they'll be in there. So you're going to pop those just on your card, and what you need to do is see roughly where you're going to put this. So that kind of landed where I need to put it. Don't worry that the gems are higher up for now, but you need to have your gems pretty much where they're going to be inside the shaker, okay? Ooh, they've fallen off a bit, but that's fine. And you're going to peel off the back, she says. Oh, nearly got it. There we go. And then you're going to hover over again where you need to put it. So I'm going to come over a little bit actually. So just sweep your gems across where you need them to be. So I want to offset this here. I'm going to come down a little bit actually. And then you can stick that round the dome like that. So they're now all enclosed in there. What you will need to do, and you can do this before if you want, is just pop some glue under here as well. So I'm just going to come back and do that afterwards because I just find that a bit easier, and just stick that end down. And again, if you want to, you can go ahead and glue the bottom here. So with the gerbras, now I've been very kind and put in some extras for you because these little petals, sometimes when you're curling them, can rip. So I've put in 3 of each. You only actually need 2 of each colour. And I'm just going to show you here how I curled them. I've gone ahead and curled some already because you don't want to see me curl 6. But so here is the flat gerbera shape. So you need 2 of these per flower. First of all, I just bent all the petals up like that, okay? So you can see there. Then what you need to do is hold each individual petal as you do this piece, because like I say, they can rip off. So hold this one petal. I'm just going to curl back slightly. If you don't have a bone folder, you could probably do it, let's just see, with a pen or something. So you're just putting in a little curl back. I'm going to go back to my bone folder. So you've already curled this bit forward and now you're curling these back. So you can see I'm just holding each leaf, each petal as I do it. There we go. So when these go together, they're going to kind of spring up and make those shapes. So to pop those together, you're just going to put some glue in the middle. Oh, come on, glue. There we go. And offset the petals. I keep calling them leaves. Here we go. So then you can see the gerbers kind of taking shape. And just pop the rest of them together. My glue's not playing ball. I'm just going to pop some on this one while I've got it. There we go. I love these colours. So this one is Mango Melody. I'm trying to think there for a second. Then we've got Granny Apple Green. And this is one of the new in colours, which I love, called Magenta Madness. Really lovely, vibrant pink. I've also put in an extra little centre. So you could actually leave these without centres in. I quite like them with, but they look perfectly fine as well without. So if you don't want the black centres, don't put them on. But I put an extra one in case one drops out of your kit as you open it, because that would be annoying if you wanted to put them on and you only had 2 instead of 3. So a little bit of glue in the centre of each, and then we're just going to pop these little circles in the middle. You'll take more time doing that. Oops. Okay, there we go. So you can choose whichever order you want to put these in. I wanted to get that one over the side. I quite like those 2 colours together. So glue on the back, just of the little circle. Again, I'll just do all of them while I'm here. So one's going to go up the top here. Then I popped the green one around here. And then I wanted one to kind of overlap a little bit on the vase, on the shaker. What's this called? Mason jar. So you don't have to. You can have it up a bit higher like that if you want to. And then save a couple. I should say this. Sorry, I should have said this at the beginning, but try and save a few of the bigger ones of these. Let's see if I can get another one out. There we go. Or any of the clear ones. And I've just used those to pop on the side here. A little bit fiddly. So what I did was I popped, oops, that might be too much, some glue. If you're not confident about getting the right amount of glue on here, put it in in a bit of scrap paper over there and then pick it up and bring it over. But so I'm just going to dip my pokey tool here in a bit of glue. These are actually quite heavy, so maybe I'll just bring it over and drop it on. And so I just used a couple of these just to put a bit of detail on there. You'll see it's a bit fiddly, so entirely up to you whether you want to do that or not, but I quite liked the effect. So finally, you just need to add some Misty Moonlight ribbon. I've taken about 8 inches here and cut it slightly at an angle. And if you're not confident with tying bows, with this one you can kind of do a bunny ears bow. So I've made 2 loops here, literally just going to tie those in a knot. So round we go, and then hold on to the center and just pull the ends and keep tightening the bow until you get the size you want. You can trim off the ends, and then you're just going to attach it to the final project with a glue dot and pop it on there, and there you have it, your final card. Take care, bye.